Welcome to another episode of Dave's Rants. I'm going to rant today. I'm going to rant today on the Fox Network. And I'm going to do this on multiple levels here. Number one, I have some very long-standing, deep-rooting issues with the Fox Network because Fox canceled Firefly, and that is a crime that will never be forgiven. But on a related note, here recently the Fox Network has sent out these cease and desist letters to dozens of people, I don't know the exact number, that make these knitted hats that Jane Cobb wears in an episode of Firefly. The people that manufacture these hats, 90% of them I would guess, are just everyday people. They're not companies, they're not corporations, they're not making a ton of money. Most of them are like single moms, stay-at-home moms, retired women and men, and these people do it because they love the show, and they knit these hats and they sell them to people, and they're basically they're covering their costs, making a little bit for their effort, but it's not enough to survive on or live on. But yet Fox is sending out these cease and desist, telling them to knock it off and do it. My problem with this is I understand Fox owns the rights to these things and these products and these characters and all this, but if they're not going to do anything with it, which they're not, we've had nearly non-existent merchandising for Firefly. There are some things being announced on the horizon, but there has not been any of these Jane hats announced. They've never officially produced a Jane hat. So if they want to make this big stink about this and they want to send these cease and desist, then Fox needs to get off their rears and do something with Firefly. And I know everybody cries that they want the show to be brought back and all this, but I'm talking about, you know what, hey, how about we just do some merchandising? How about we, some action figures, make it official, produce that, and that's fine. They're just, Fox is this really weird, mutated, misguided bully who's just out there picking on people really for no reason. Again, I understand that they own the rights to these things, and I get that, but these hats have been produced for a while. The show's been off the air for many years, and I don't know why all of a sudden they're making this big to-do about it. The only saving grace could be perhaps they do have plans to do something, but there's been nothing announced. But anyway, I really despise the Fox Network. Besides the whole canceling Firefly thing, I just think Fox is a waste. Their programming's horrible. You watch their newscasts, and I'll give them credit. Their newscasts are more comedic than lots of comedic sitcoms on most channels. So anyway, my rant this week is Fox Network. I wish they would just cease and desist, go off the air. I wish they would sell off the rights to Firefly to somebody who cares about it and will do something about it. And I wish they would leave these browncoats, all these Firefly fans that are out producing these things, so that people have something that's important to them, something that's a representation of something they love. I just kind of wish they'd get off their backs. It's petty and useless, and I think they have other things that they can worry about. So that's my rant for this week. I'm calling for a boycott of Fox Network. Everybody join me. And if you haven't yet, go get Firefly and watch it. See you next week.